everybody, and thank you so much for joining my channel. So we have a lot to talk about, so I'm not gonna waste your time. Let's get right into it. So we had to do a quick change in scenery, but let's get right into it. I am upset. I'm gonna get that out the way. One of the previous videos, I asked you all for prayers, and I think you took that as a suggestion. I have a problem. I keep buying fragrances, and I told you to pray for me. Apparently you didn't, because let me show you. So I bought quite a few fragrances. This is not even all of them, but let's get into, I don't know which one to start with. I'm going to start with the one that I'm most excited about. So you may have remembered I did like a big fragrance haul. And in that fragrance haul, there were a bunch of inspired by fragrances from the brand Yam and Leo. And one of those 5 that I got was a dupe of Xerjoff's Erba Pura. That's what it is. And I loved it so much, and I didn't remember smelling it before in store. So I went and smelled it in store, and it's even better. So I went to the discounters as usual, because I try not to pay full price for my luxury and niche fragrances. And I found it, y'all. And it was a really, really good price. It was probably a good, was it 50 or 60% off? So the reason why is because it was one of these tester boxes, and I've showed you that before. I made a purchase with Jomashop before, and it's the tester box, and it comes like this, and sometimes it may have a label somewhere else, but this one just has it at the top. And for all intents and purposes, it is exactly like what it should smell like. So if they got me, they got me. You know what I mean? I have another Xerjoff. It's a bit more luxurious than this, like the packaging, the whole presentation is very luxurious with Xerjoff. They give you a leather case and all this stuff. And listen, if it's going to save me $150 plus to not have the packaging, I don't need the packaging. I have a box. So here it is. And listen, when I tell you this is beautiful, it has, and I'm not usually a gourmand person, but it does have fruits in it, and it's gorgeous. It's so lovely. So it didn't spray out the first time, which tells me that this has not been sprayed before. Oh my gosh, this is good. I don't even know why I'm spraying it, because I'm about to hop in the shower, but this is so good, you all. If you're looking for something new, something to kind of like push the boundaries, test yourself. If you're not typically a gourmand person, would think fruits, pass. Give this one a sniff, because it's grounded by a few other notes that make it just lovely. I recommend at least getting your nose on it and giving it a shot. But I wanted to start with that one. And I'm still mad that y'all didn't pray for me. So the next 3 items are still me spending at my big old age, I still get Christmas money. And I am still spending Christmas money. Each of these were $20 or less. Like, I believe this one, I'll start with this one. I think that this one was like $14. This one is called Layali Rouge from the brand Swiss Arabian. It's a concentrated perfume oil. Now, I can't remember why this was in my save for later basket at Amazon.com, but it has been there forever, for maybe a couple years now. And I finally just took a few of the fragrances that were in my save for later and just purchased them. I said, why not? They're 20 bucks or less. Why not? And after the fact, I realized maybe I should take a look at why I wanted to buy them to begin with. And it turns out that all 3 of this, I must have been influenced, but all 3 of these are dupes for other fragrances. This one is a dupe for Escada Rockin' Rio, and apparently Escada Rockin' Rio is discontinued. Let's open it together. Listen, all I can smell right now is Erba Pura. I probably should not have sprayed it, but here we are. So this is the packaging. It has a little bit Swiss Arabian inside. Here is the bottle. This looks like something that, if you think about it, something that your granny would have on her dresser. This is, it's pretty, but it's giving me like nostalgic vibes with this little crystal at the top. Let's see, how does this open? Do I just pull or do I twist? Do I twist? Oh, it's literally a perfume oil. There's a dabber. So let me dab some of this on the box, and let's get a sniff. Offhand, first sniff, not for me. It has a bit of a sour. Not sour as in rotten, but sour as in citric sour, or something like acidic sour. But it doesn't smell like lemon, lime, grapefruit, any of the citrus fruits. It's just like sour, like, I don't know, acidic. I don't smell any flowers. or anything like that. So we're gonna have to come back to this one. I'm gonna have to let this aerate a little bit and dry down a little bit and see how it is. But offhand, as beautiful as this bottle is, and whoever influenced me must have also thought it was, look at the details on this. It's so pretty. For $14, this is metal, y'all. And for $14, it's amazing sometimes to me what I get for $20 or less from the Arabic brands or the dupes and stuff like that compared to the niche brands that are hundreds and hundreds of dollars, like $500, and you don't get as much quality in terms of the packaging and things like that as you do with these $20 ones. It's crazy to me sometimes. But they all say it's because of the ingredients in the juice itself. That's the difference maker. So we're going to come back to this one after we're done. All right, so this next one is from Maison Alhambra, and it is Rose Origami. Again, I did not know why I had this in my box or my safe for later. So after I received it, I did my research. And this one apparently is a dupe for Tom Ford Cafe Rose. I'm nervous about this one because coffee isn't necessarily a scent that I gravitate towards. I don't not like it. It's not like a white or yellow floral leather smoke for me, but it's not anything that's like I'm seeking. So let's see how this works out, you all. I'm kind of nervous. $20 or less. Listen, I'm not too mad if it's awful. I can always gift it. And you'll see I have labels that I put on these myself so I can remember what the dupes were. Okay, so it's pretty packaging. This gives me, you know, Tom Ford vibes, this little accordion style bottle. Let's see what it smells like. Let me spray it on the box here. So offhand, it's giving me medicinal, and medicinal in a way like, not even medicinal like medicine that you take, like in a hospital, like astringent cleaners, things like that they use to keep something sterile and clean. That's what it's giving me to start. But now it's starting to smell a bit oody. It's starting to smell a bit oody and green. I'm not getting any rose. It's starting to sweeten up, and something in here is sweet. I'm not getting the coffee. I'm not getting the rose, which is so odd because it's called Rose, you know, Rose Origami, and it's supposed to be Rose Cafe or whatever. You would think you'd get those. So the clean astringent thing went away pretty quickly. And now I'm starting to get a floral, but it smells white, almost like a white floral. It's not giving me irritations, but it smells like a white floral. I don't know. I'm going to have to let this dry down and come back to it too. I'm sorry, I can't make a decision on these, like if it's good or if it's bad offhand. And for all of these, even, you know, when I test them with you, spray them on paper or whatever, I do wear them on skin to give the final verdict because sometimes I'll spray and be like, no, it's not good. And it ends up being amazing. That was Erba Pura. It was okay when I sprayed it on paper, but when I put it on skin, it was gorgeous. And this one is getting better. It's getting powdery. It's getting feminine and soft the more I let it sit. But we're going to come back to this too. All right. The third one is from Lattafa, and I love Lattafa fragrances. This one is Anna Abiyedh. You all tell me what this is saying. I don't know if the reflection is allowing you to see it. And then it's the Scarlet, because I think there's several of these, but this description Scarlet or whatever, something, that's what makes it different. I don't know, Abiyedh? You all tell me. So I looked it up. And this one is a dupe for Louboutin Fetiche La Rose. And I'm super excited for this because that is one of my wish list items, at the top of my wish list. Super expensive for just a little bit. And I don't know if I love that bottle because it has this really sharp point on the bottle. I don't know if I love that bottle either. So I've been teetering on if I wanted to get a bottle of Fetiche La Rose, but it's on the top of my wish list, you all. All right, so let's open this together. Packaging is interesting here because it's like double layered packaging. Can you see that? Okay. Has the Lattafa here on the inside. Oh, packaging is interesting. This looks like a dice. It has little rhinestones or whatever in here. Diamantes in there. That's really, really cute. The bottle obviously is glass. It's really heavy and substantial. It has all this gold encrusted stuff on here, and it's actually quite nice packaging. And then it has Lattafa embossed in here. So let's try it. The packaging obviously is impressive. Let's spray it together. I'm gonna spray it on the box. It's sprayed easily, so somebody sprayed this already. I can see the Fetiche La Rose. I can smell the DNA of Fetiche La Rose in this. There's also something else that makes it, that lets you know that it's not Fetiche La Rose, lets you know that it's a bit cheaper, if that makes sense. It's like a vanilla cocoa note in here that doesn't belong. And I don't know what it is. I'll have to look at the notes of this to see what they have in here. I don't think they don't have it on the box, right? Nope. But there is like a vanillic cocoa-y cocoa butter note in here that I'm smelling, and it's sweetening it up and making it slightly creamy. Not like tonic, but like creamy, smooth. I don't know. It's not bad. But if I were to have both, they, you know, it could be different. Like this doesn't make me not want to buy Fetiche La Rose, put it that way. It's not, if I say in terms of similarity, maybe a 65 to 70% similarity. It's not super close, but it's close. And like you can see where they were going with this one. It's not bad. I would wear this. To stand on its own, I would wear this. But comparing it to Fetiche La Rose is probably like a 70% match. All right, 20 bucks. Now, if you watch all of my videos, which I doubt that you do, I did go to Virginia not too long ago, and I stumbled across an Olfactory NYC, and it's a place where you can create custom fragrances. They also have from about like 10 different famous perfumers fragrances around the store, because I didn't have an appointment to make a custom fragrance. I just kind of walked in off the street. And they have these fragrances along the walls that you can kind of go and sniff and peruse. And I found one that I loved. And it's from, I forget the name of the perfumer. I can probably put it on the screen. He's a famous perfumer. He made Another 13, Dossier U, Dossier Doe, you know, a lot of fragrances that I typically like and gravitate towards. I'm like, this has to be good. So I sniffed it and it was nice. It has in here, what does it have in here? Fig, bergamot, and something else. I can't remember, but all notes that I like. And it's very simple because these are meant to be the base for your fragrance. Like anyone that you pick serves as the base of your custom fragrance. So you would dial it up or dial it down, making it woody, sweet, whatever the notes you want to add to it to make this unique and personal. But I just got the base and it was good enough. And this one is called Cam. And it, again, like I said, it has the, and it's slightly sweet in the background too. I don't know what would make it sweet. Oh, fig. It's slightly sweet. But anyway, I picked this up. I think a 15 ml was $25. Not bad. And I wanted to reshare that with you just in case you're looking for an experience. It seems like it's really nice. I'm not going to go through all of it, what the experience is like, but let's move on. The next thing I want to do is do a quick follow-up / review. I went to Jomashop and picked up a sample bottle or tester bottle of the Gucci A Song for the Rose. And we talked about this before. The price on this, I think, is like $415. I ended up picking this up for $150 from Jomashop. Again, I don't get the presentation, the box and all that stuff. Who needs the box? If I can save that much money. And this one, I have only worn it once. I need to play with this a bit more. But it's lovely. It's gorgeous. I fell in love with it. I put it on skin in the store, etc. But what I hadn't done is worn it for a full day. And what I'll say about this is that while it is gorgeous, it is not beast mode. So it's something that I enjoy and I can smell for myself, but it's not projecting like super crazy. I think this is probably more of a summer scent than a winter scent, because winter you have all these layers and it comes off on your scarf and all these things, right? It's going to be hard for you to kind of like have it create this bubble for you. But in the summer, I feel like this will warm up and be just gorgeous and beautiful. So I'm not going to rush it. You know, we're going to keep this in the box and keep it safe and everything until summer. I feel like I'm going to pop out with this in the summer and everybody's going to be like, oh, you smell good. What is that? And I'm going to be like, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. But this is gorgeous. I'm still in love with it. I just wanted to give you all the sort of the review and feedback on it of, you know, my impressions having worn it only once. I still love it. It's just not beast mode. Like so for me, like if I'm gonna pay that much money for a fragrance, I need everyone to know about it. The softer scents, the things that are skin scents, but better. They better not cost a lot. That's in my opinion how I roll. But anyway, I move on. Oh, I forgot. This is future me. So I went back to the Layali Rouge. and it didn't get any better. And while it is an oil, and I'm not sure that it's necessarily considered anything you can consider being dried down, so the scent is the scent from beginning to end, maybe, this is not for me. It is not for me. That like sour note in there is not doing it for me. It also has a slight tone of nail polish, and it's not the chemically part of nail polish. It's another scent of the nail polish. It's weird. Anyway, imagine like, I don't know if you know what this smells like. When your nail polish dries down, completely dries down, and you smell it, like freshly polished, but it's completely dried down. That smell. Smells like that. Smells sour. I smell no flowers. I smell like slight air freshener, wall plug-in kind of a smell to it. For me, this is just not for me. For someone else, it's probably the bee's knees. I'm going to see if there's anybody I know who finds this fragrance appealing, but it is not for me. And again, $14. I'm not heard about it, but it is not for me. And then I came back to the Rose Origami. Again, the verdict is still out. I think I need to put this on skin. It's not bad, but it isn't. I'm not falling in love with it. And if I had a sample of this, I would say this is not full bottle worthy. I would not go and buy a full bottle. But we have to try it on skin and see how it is. I'm actually going to try this still on skin. Even though I'm saying it's not for me, it may be different on skin. So the verdict is out. Next time I do a review on fragrances, I will let you know. For all of these new things that I've picked up, I will let you know if it's worth picking up or not. And then I have one other thing I want to share with you that does not fit in this video at all, but I just cannot remember if we talked about this at all. I have some Christmas gifts that I got, and I didn't share it with you. One is from a friend. We exchanged gifts pretty late. I'm still in the process of exchanging Christmas gifts at this point, and we are way past Christmas. But it was very generous of her to give me this. She gave me like hand washes and hand soaps, and I love for my hand soaps to be fragrant. It adds to my aroma sensory journey throughout the day. It also enhances what I already have on. So I'm not sure if she knew this, but I really do love having scented hand soaps at home and everything like that. And that was a very nice gesture from her and very generous. And then the other one was a gift that I didn't show you. I think I told you about it, but never circled back to tell you what it actually was. And I got it originally, it was in the wrong size, and now I got the right size. And these are a pair of shoes from Jeffrey Campbell. Does this look familiar at all? I feel like I didn't show you this because my friend showed me this. I don't know. It's been probably about a year at this point. She sent me the link and said, these are you in a shoe. And I was like, you are fucking right. These are you. These were me in a shoe. And of course that means what? It's quirky, it's weird, it's unique, it's whatever. And it's probably most likely juvenile, all the things in a shoe. If it's not a sneaker, it's going to be like this. And so for Christmas, I got them as a gift. And so I'm going to show them to you. Let's do the whole unboxing thing. Get your mind right. All right. So this is a Mary Jane shoe from the brand Jeffrey Campbell. This is the shoe. And if you know anything about me, I absolutely love ladybugs. I try to find them on any and everything that I possibly can. In addition to things that have my initial, my name, my nickname, my zodiac, my heritage, all those things, I also like ladybugs. And so when I saw these shoes and she's like, this is you in a shoe, absolutely me in a shoe. I have a similar shoe already from the brand Shoots. It is all reflective silver with the cap toe being black. And this is the same like style. This is slightly more rounded, I think. But this is the same style. I love a Mary Jane shoe. I love a block heel. I can't do super high heels, so I love the fact that it's a short heel. I love that it is this blush pink color. And most of all, what makes the shoe is this beautiful, gorgeous, jewel-like ladybug here on the toe. Haven't worn them yet. I forgot that they were here. And so I have a trip coming up soon, and I will be rocking them for my trip. But when I tell you I'm super excited about these shoes and so glad that I got them as a gift, I can't really express it I can't even express it appropriately to you. So I didn't know where else to talk about this because I don't have anything coming up soon to talk about this. So I just wanted to bring them up. All right. So that brings us to the end of today's video, you all. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And so this time, when I ask you to pray for me and pray that I don't keep buying these fragrances like a crazy person, it is not a suggestion. It is real. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share it with a friend. Bye.
Rocky, she's just a fashion girl from Chicago. Rocky, just a fashion girl.